Welcome to your Sunday practice, everybody. I'm Juliet and happy St. Valentine's Day to everyone. It's a perfect time to restore, to recover, and to reset our body after a challenging and hopefully productive and effective week. It's also a great day to dedicate our practice to the heart healing and the heart opening. So grab your mat, everybody, and let's begin. Alright guys, it's a perfect day to dedicate this practice to the heart opening and heart healing practice. The heart chakra is a fourth chakra in our body and it's a transitional chakra. So let's begin today by bringing our knees all the way wide and toes together. If it's really challenging for you to sit like this, just bring your both feet together and just sit in a regular cross-legged position. So let's begin up here and just move forward. Bring your belly towards the ground. Maybe put your chest on the floor. Maybe put just your forehead on the floor if you can't reach the chest to the ground. Take a deep, beautiful, strong inhalation through the nose, everybody. And exhalation through the nose as well. Inhalation through the nose. And exhalation through the nose as well. Expanded belly. Belly breathing is very healthy, very fulfilling breath. Chest breath is not enough. Let's set a loving, nurturing intentions for this practice as always to flow with joy. No comparison, no judgment, no expectations. Just enjoy the practice and let's slowly lift our face off the floor, our heart off the floor. Take your hands farther. And continue to remain up here on your knees if you can and gently roll that back up in a cow pose and then back in a cat pose. And one more time, cow pose. Nice and lazy and all the way back up. Alright, one more time. Reach back and gently curl that spine back. And slowly, guys, take your one arm on the floor under and cover it with another arm. Put your ear on the floor if you can or support yourself. And just a couple nurturing inhalations, exhalations. Very nice. And let's go ahead and do it from the other side. All the way reach under, support yourself. Take a breath, take a few breaths in through that nose. And now it's through that nose. Come on back up all the way. If you need to move out of this position, totally understandable. Put your both feet together and just sit normally with a crisscross position. If you're comfortable, take your one hand behind and reach up. We start to work on our heart. So expand the chest, expand the ribcage all the way in. Then do the same from the other side. Take the hand back, reach up and open. Sunday doesn't have to be super lazy, right? A sofa day. We still can take care of our physical health, do something joyful and exciting. Come on back, guys, and see if you can take your both hands all the way on the floor. Reach up and open. Good work. And just couple extra breaths, couple extra movements if your body requires. Come on back to the center. Bring your both knees together in a gentle lateral stretch, side to side. Just a gentle one. If you can, go ahead and go on your elbow on the side, do it. If not, just continue to work with the hand on the floor. Let's do a couple more times. That's it. All right, and one more. Come on forward with me on your kneeling position. Wrist, elbow, shoulders stuck one on top of another. Drop the head, relax your neck. Again, very gentle, very cozy, very comfortable movements. We worked so hard this week as always, especially if you work in every single day with me like I do. We really need this one recovery day for good. And again, it doesn't have to be a totally lazy one. We just slow down, but still take a good care of the body. A live body needs some movement. All right, one more time. And we're going to progress towards the flow. So gently sit your hips on your heels, then move forward. If that is too much, you can guys go on your elbows and do this flow on your elbows without going all the way up towards the center. Just see what feels right, what feels the best. Let's do a few more. The Cobra to Child is a great heart opening flow. All right, couple more times, and then we're gonna stop in a Sphinx Cobra or up dog, whatever feels the best. So beginners, you can take your hands slightly farther, you can go on your elbows. Intermediate and advanced, take your one hand more in the center, or if it is elbow, you're doing it with the elbow. Put your shoulder, take yourself back up, open. Very nice. And do it the same from the other side. Watch your shoulders, though, guy. All the way and reach back in between the legs or on the side support. That's it. Perfect. Let's slowly take it back all the way to the center. Back on our knees, guys. Today we're practicing angel wings, which is a great heart opening asana. We're gonna take our hands just like that, but behind our back, closer to shoulder blades. If it's not reachable, just a little bit lower. Just do the best that you can. Lengthening the arms first. Let's do it a quick few shoulder rolls to activate the shoulders a little bit more. And then go ahead, a couple round movements, forward, backwards. That's it. Reach all the way to the sides and put your one hand in between the shoulder blades or somewhere close to that, and put your another hand right on top. So it looks just like this, just like this. And try to spread your elbows all the way, guys, to the side. And we're gonna breathe for the few extra breathing cycles. If you can't reach one palm on top another, please don't worry about it. Just do the best what you can. And see if you can fold forward a little bit deeper without dropping those elbows. The elbows still looking towards the side. This is a little bit challenging for the shoulders, so be careful. But it's a great shoulder, back, and chest opener. And just breath or two. Feels so good. Come on back up. And undo those arms. We're going to reverse the stretch, counter stretch it. Take it to the front. Lengthening those arms. Give them a good, feel good stretch. Take them up all the way. And then hopefully remember which arm you did. We're gonna go from the other side. We're gonna take the other hand in between and then another hand on top on that palm. Spread your wings, spread those elbows to the side, shoulders down, heart up, maybe close your eyes for the couple press. 1, 2, and if you will decide, guys, to stay up here, stay right up there, or fold forward a little bit deeper. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't even have to fold forward. It's just an option to go a little bit deeper. Watch your elbows, continue to pull them slightly up. Be gentle. And a few extra breathing, look inside. Look for that happiness, for connection. Ask yourself a question if you've been here, being present, being here and now, which is important because life is happening right now. Let's counter stretch one more time. This time grab your elbows, guys, and reach all the way behind the head. This is a good stretch, feel good stretch, side to side. 1 and 2, and very good, feels amazing. Take your hands back on the floor, guys, back on the floor. Take your right leg up all the way, reach it up and open, and put it right across your left or whatever side you're doing. Just make sure you remember. We continue to practice cat and cow in the tabletop. Reach up and down, gentle, feels good. If this position of the legs is not comfortable, then guys, come out and use a regular tabletop. And just a couple more. Very nice. Let's go ahead and look to the side. direct your gaze, drishti, towards your toes, all the way towards the toes. And hips staying stable. And one more. Excellent. We will go and gently, 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 guys, sit all the way in a Gamukhasana or cow face pose for the next heart opening asana. It's great for the hips, great for your knees, great for your heart. What we're going to do next, make sure it doesn't hurt your knees. If it is, there is an option for you to move slightly outside or completely outside. So just be mindful, right? Try to sit on the both sit bones with me. Let's reach all the way up first. Inhalation and exhalation. Take your fingertips all the way back and give yourself a good stretch. Let the head drop, softening that neck all the way. Coming back, and we're gonna take, if your left leg is on top, you're gonna take the left hand all the way across or whatever you can get and reach up and open through that heart. Up and open, and then see if you can take your right all the way, guys, behind. That's it. Gentle, don't overdo it. Close your eyes and look inside the heart. Let go of everything what doesn't serve you. Anxiety, forgiveness, frustration, discontent, right? We don't need those emotions. All it does, it's holding the space from the great. All right, let's take it back, and then we do the opposite side. So right across the left, and this time just a half spinal rotation. No arms or legs binds. That's good. And come back to the center. Before we do the other side, I want to practice with you little puppy, extended puppy pose. If you need to undo those legs first, go ahead and do it, or come down with me. We're going to take the heart, the chest slightly towards the ground. Try to remain your hips right directly above your knees. And just a gentle, gentle stretch all the way, guys. Few extra. Soft breathing doesn't have to be perfect. If you have a block, you can put block or pillow underneath your heart. Important thing here is to focus on the heart expansion and extension rather than on trying to get deeper down towards the floor. So let your back to be relaxed, let your chest, rib cage to be relaxed. Come on back up slowly. Excellent. Let's undo our legs and we sway the hips side to side just to release some tension from the hips. Just a couple more times. That's it. All right, and come back, guys, to the center on kneeling position. We do this flow from the other side now. Let's take the left leg or other one, whatever you haven't done yet. Hopefully you didn't forget. Lengthening and take the knee all the way across the right, just right on top on the opposite leg. The farther your feet off the base of the body, it's obviously a little bit harder. So around the spine, relax your neck. Undo your leg twist when you have to. I don't want you to stay there and suffer from the pain and count the seconds. I want you to smile through entire practice, feeling happy, feeling good, feeling fulfilled, and open that heart for more greatness. But first, we have to let go of everything what is holding us down, what is holding us back, what is holding us towards the bottom of the past. It's always will be there, but we have to let it go and use it as an experience, and not let it to hold us back from the greatness of the future and from the joy of the present. Come back to the center and slowly look towards your feet, right and left, left and right. That's it. That's all. And let's get down to the center, just as you can. Remember, you can come out of the cow face pose anytime you feel, or just modify it. Bring this foot not across, but put it right close to the other leg. All right, let's reach all the way up. And take your hands first behind, fingertips, whatever you can reach, and just open the heart a little bit more. Inhalation, exhalation, tiny movements, guys, here and there. Don't be afraid to move around. If your body asking you to move, don't sit still. Come back to the center. So if your right leg on top on the left, we're gonna take first our right on top, right arm, look behind, open it up, lengthening the spine, express through the heart, and maybe you can reach behind your back toward the inner thigh on the other side. Close your eyes, again look inside. Let's peel the layers of the past which doesn't serve us. Maybe there is some regrets, unforgiveness to ourselves or towards others. Again, all it does, it's holding us back, preventing us from healing, from growing, from experiencing the joy of the present. And let's go ahead and switch the arms. Just again, remain tall and then do your rotation, gentle rotations through the lower back, and only then your head and everything else. Just a breath or two, feeling like anxiety lowering down, because life is going to be like we want it to be, like we perceive it. We really have to start to practice that positive talk within, the positive talk within. Let's slowly come out to the tabletop back. Before we undo the legs, let's go for the extended puppy pose. If you can put your chest on the floor, just do what you can. Walk your hands, set your hips above the knees and straight. Really, really nice. Continue to work on the shoulder blades, expand them farther away from each other. Wide, spacious back, wide, spacious heart. Keep on breathing, guys. Just a few extra inhalations and exhalations. And let's slowly come back to the center. Undo those legs and tuck your toes, guys. We're gonna go for the downward facing dog, and from the downward facing dog we will do a gentle chair pose and a twist in the chair. If it would be too much, you can always sit back on the floor and do the twist being seated. So let's bend our knees gently and shift the weight a little bit more back to activate the legs. Make sure that the back is soft and neutral. Keep on breathing, guys. Bend your one knee, just drop the head, give yourself a feeling good, like a rag doll in the downward facing dog. And do it from the other side. Bend your knee, drop the head, relax your neck. Feeling good, feeling safe, feeling happy, because happiness is a state of mind. Nobody can make us happy. No one can take it away once we acquire it. That's how we talk to ourselves. Come back to the center. Gently look forward and step, guys, to the front of your mat. Lengthening the spine and fold forward with me. Bend your knees. Just bend your arms, bend your knees. Give yourself a couple movements, right and left and right, and then halfway lift. And then gently, guys, bend your knees and reach all the way up to the chair pose. Today we're gonna practice our chair pose, easy version. Hands up front of the heart. Weight, guys, always away from the toes slightly. Lift the heart, express the heart, open it for the new, for exploration, for the growth and for the contribution. So important, we have to give back to others. Let's reach all the way up. Inhalation, little back bend. Exhalation, guys, hands back, up on the front, and take your one elbow across to the other side. Make sure that your knees are leveled. Hold your both knees together. hands to the heart, and we breathe for a few counts. That's it. Come back, guys, to the chair pose. Hands up front, and then little back bend. A little bit deeper if you can. Come on back to the chair pose. All the way, hands up front. Squat down in the opposite direction. Heart to the ceiling. Hold your both knees, guys, level together. Keep on breathing. Heart, hands. Beautiful. We're gonna go for one more chair pose. Hands on the heart, and then one more back bend of your choice. Gentle, deeper one, supported one. All the way, guys. Hands up front of the heart. Let's return back in the body. Just for the few breaths, hold your hands. Keep on breathing. Feel your palms touch into each other. Through the nose in, through the nose out. Beautiful. Peaceful, strong, healthy mountain pose. And let's gently reach up, guys, one more time. And we're going to take the hands on the floor and step back to your lunge position, low lunge today. So if low lunge is challenging a little bit, bring your knee a little bit closer or pad that knee with something soft. Heart up and open. And on the other side, heart up and open. We're gonna do a bind today in the low lunge as your choice of progression. If it's gonna feel a little bit too much, you're just gonna stay in the low lunge. Supported, unsupported, however, you can do it one more time. Let's reach both hands up front. Take a breath or two and let your upper body to melt through the lower body. Stop resisting. Good job. And let's try to put the hand first up front of the front foot. And that can be it. For some of us, we just can hold it right up here. Or if you're ready, go ahead and take that hand all the way under and continue to let your lunge to be soft, to melt. Use the gravity as a friend. Don't resist, guys. In through that nose, out through that nose. Inhalation and exhalation. Very good. Take your hand back, guys, and tuck your toes. We're gonna finalize this flow on this side with a Trikonasana or triangle. Great heart opening asana. Make sure that your hips are not facing backwards, hips are square. Use your shin or Tim, use your block on the floor. That's in case if you can't reach the floor, or if you reach in the floor and you find yourself over there, definitely elevation. So the sensation is almost like your body in between two walls. Take your arm up, express, extend, close your eyes, look inside that heart, find the love. Love to give back, love to give to the world. Your body, your heart, your soul is very unique. No one else in this world can walk in your shoes, feel what you feel, or give what you can give to others. Keep on breathing, guys. Just a couple more breaths. In through that nose and out. Let's slowly return back all the way, guys. Take your knees on the floor. Come on up, and then after Ustrasana pose, the good heart opening asana, we're gonna go back to the low lunge from other side. Let's reach one arm up and take the opposite to the same heel first. Square your hips, take the hips forward, heart up. Got it. Feels good. And come on back to the center. Other side. Reach all the way. Inhalation. Exhalation. And And coming back to the center, guys. Take yourself back to the downward facing dog. And then step walk all the way to the front. Bind elbows, move side to side, bend your knees for a couple times. And then we're going to step the other leg back. Just readjust your step, make sure it's wide enough. Then release your toes. Put the towel or soft blankets or pillows underneath the knees or knee pads for the yoga. Reach up and slightly on an angle. So you can open this heart in and out from this side. Perfect. And just a couple more times. Heart chakra, transitional chakra. Between the lower chakras, settled one, earthy one, and aspirational chakras, throat chakra, Sahasrara chakra, the exit gate. All right, all the way, guys, to the center. Let's take the hand up front and try to open up first. All the way, just nice and open. You don't have to reach that arm back and down. You definitely don't have to bind. Just give it a try. If you can connect, then continue to rotate that heart towards the ceiling. And then slowly let it go. We will go for Trikonasana. I'm going to turn around a little bit so you can see it. Just extend, guys, both legs. The feet are wider definitely than the hips. It's your warrior one. Make sure you don't shift the hips back. It's nice and square. Don't overdo it. Use the shin. Use whatever you can, your blocks. Make sure that you can express and open up. Rotate the hips. And again, use some support or at least your leg if you can't reach the floor. Don't back bend forward too much. Close your eyes. Again, look inside. Let's find ourselves to be present, to be connected. Mind, body, our soul, our true self as a oneness. Ask yourself, how are you feeling right now? Happy? Present? Or your mind is rushing too much? And then slowly, guys, return back to the center. Very good job. We're going to step our both feet a little bit wider. Malasana. We're going to do a couple heart opening movements in Malasana or garland pose. If this is challenging for you, my suggestion would be to sit on the blocks, to have something to elevate and literally sit, right? If you sit in really comfortably, we're going to take our one arm to the opposite ankle and open it up. Big, bold openings for the heart. Good for hips, good for lower back, good for the rib cage and chest. Definitely helps the heart open. Heart chakra is responsible, by the way, for forgiveness, for compassion, for ability to love and ability to receive the love, right? Even though we want to be loved, we have to be able to receive it properly. All the way, the hand to the opposite ankle. If you sit in on the blocks, it's great. Just do what you can. Stay on your tippy toes and just a breath or two. Come on back to the center, guys. Take your both legs nice and wide in the wide seated angle. Pull your glutes slightly out, just slightly out, and slowly through the hips, we start to move forward. Just a gentle, straight inhalation. Reach up slightly. On exhalation, let your body to flow. Inhalation, reach. And exhalation, flow. And again, you don't have to move too much. You don't have to go very low. Just focus on the feeling good and the progressive relaxation. While you're holding the asana, with the time, it always should feel lighter, more spacious. When the asana is done right, it feels light, spacious, easy, breezy, right? It feels happy, it feels very special. But the only time when it feels heavy, when it's done wrong. Not technically wrong many times, but just too far. Especially if you're very competitive, we tend to push too hard, farther than we should too. I definitely, guys, don't want you underdo, but I don't want you overdo as well. Let's bring our both feet back together in a crisscross leggings position, and do a couple side twists here. And then we're gonna lay down for the few feel good breathing cycles. Put your feet together, and if you can, put your hands underneath the hips so you can open that heart even more deeper. But if it's too much, just keep those arms on the side. Take your hands and draw your elbows a little bit closer, just like you would draw it into the Matyendrasana or fish pose. Lift that heart a little bit higher if you can, and put your heart up high too. Express with the rib cage. Give it a breath or two, and with each and every exhalation, let the body to melt into relaxation. Inhalation through the nose, and exhalation through the nose as well. Letting go of tension, discontent, frustration, anxiety. Slowly release the head if your head was above, and continue to keep your eyes closed. Take your arms all the way behind the head. Give your body, give yourself, your true self, the beautiful self, the healthy self, the self which is willing and loving to give back to others, the self which is earning to grow, to expand, to heal, and to help others to do so. Give that self a big, beautiful, loving smile. And let's slowly keep our eyes closed. Come back to the sitting crisscross leggings position. Reach one more final time up. Keep your eyes closed or open, and draw your hands up front of your heart as a universal true sign of the gratitude. Again, for everything we already have, not what we don't have yet. Smile with your heart. Express the love, the ability to love through that heart. Open your eyes, guys. And namaste, everybody. Great job. I hope this St. Valentine's Day will bring you everything what you wanted to bring, a lot of love, a lot of joy. So rest well, recover well, and I will see you all for the challenging and hard week tomorrow.